Now we take the cases in which the variable is going to have negative coefficients. So in this first example we take, let us say minus 4x. So what's the variable here? So variable is x and the coefficient is, as we see, it's minus 4. Another example, minus 2p. So what is the variable here? So variable is p and the coefficient is minus 2. Going to example 1. So we have minus 2x plus 3 equals 15. So we have the variable x and the coefficient as minus 2. So to isolate the variable x, we follow two-step method. So first it is plus 3. So we do the opposite operation. So minus 3 on both sides. So this 3 and minus 3 gets cancelled. Under minus 2x, we'll write minus 2x equals 15 minus 3. So this is plus sign. So 15 minus 3 is 12. So we get minus 2x equals 12. Now dividing with minus 2 on both sides to isolate the variable x. Now this minus 2 and minus 2 cancels. So we get x is equals to 12 divided by minus 2, which is minus 6. So x is equal to minus 6 is the answer for this. Example 2. Minus 8a plus 6 equals negative 10. So here we have a variable a and the negative coefficient, and here we can see it is plus 6. So to isolate the variable, first step, we subtract 6 on both sides. So this plus 6 and minus 6 cancels. Under the variable part, so we write minus 8a as it is, and minus 10 and minus 6, this will be minus 16. So we have minus 8a is equal to minus 16. Now to isolate the variable a, minus 8 is multiplied, so we do the opposite operation. So we divide with minus 8 on both sides. So minus 8 and minus 8 cancels out. So we are left with a equals minus 16 divided by minus 8. So we get plus 2. So a is equal to positive 2 is the answer for this. Example 3. Minus 5p minus 7 equals 23. So again the variable is p and the coefficient is negative. So we follow the first step. Since it is minus 7, so we do the opposite operation first step. So it's positive 7 or plus 7 on both sides. So under minus 5p, we write the same term minus 5p. Minus 7 and plus 7 gets cancelled. Then we write equals. This 23 plus 7 is then 30. So we get minus 5p is equals to 30. Now to isolate the variable, so minus 5 is multiplied to it. So we do the opposite operation. So we divide by minus 5 on both sides. So this minus 5 and minus 5 cancels out. So we are left with p is equals to 30 divided by 5. 30 divided by minus 5, which is minus 6. So p is equal to minus 6 is the answer for this. Example 4. Minus 3m minus 11 is minus 5. Again the variable here is m, coefficient is negative. Here we have minus 11. So the first step we do here, so we add 11 on both sides. So this minus 11 and plus 11 cancels out. This we write under this same. So minus 3m equals, so this is your negative 5 and plus 11, which will be positive 6. So we get minus 3m is equal to positive 6. So the variable m is now multiplied with minus 3. So to isolate the variable, we do the opposite operation. So we divide both sides by minus 3. So minus 3 and minus 3 cancels out. We get m is equal to positive 6 divided by negative 3, so the answer is minus 2. So m is equal to minus 2 is the answer for this. Example 5. So in this also you can see the variable is x, but the coefficient here we are not able to see, but whenever it has just a minus sign, so now we rewrite the equation once again as minus 1x, because sometimes you may get confused. So it is minus 1x plus 8 equals minus 4. So following the same steps, first we subtract 8. 8 and minus 8 cancels out. So it is minus 1x equals minus 4 and minus 8 will be minus 12. So we have minus x is equal to, or minus 1x equals minus 12. To isolate the variable x, we can either divide both sides by minus 1 or multiply both sides by minus 1. So we divide here. So this minus 1 cancels out. So we are left with x is equals to minus 12 divided by minus 1. So it will be positive 12. So x is equal to 12 is the answer for this. Same way we have minus a minus 2 is equal to 5. Again the variable is a. You do not see any number here. So whenever there is no number, so it should be understood that we have a number which is 1. So we rewrite minus 1a minus 2 is 5. Following the opposite operation method, so first step we add 2 on both sides. So minus 2 and 2 cancels out. So now we have minus 1a equals 5 plus 2, which is 7. So it is minus 1a is equal to 7. Now this time in example 5 we divided it. Now in this example we times it with minus 1, so that we understand both the methods. So minus 1 multiplied with minus 1, this will be plus 1. A equals 7 times minus 1 is minus 7. So we get a is equal to minus 7 as the answer for this. Try these questions and check your answers. Thank you.